Thanks for joining back. Network is really dealing with me. Network is really dealing with me, honestly. I really don't know what's happening. And I have two network here. I have MTN and Excel, but I really don't know what's happening. Thank you so much for joining back. I'm sure it's a bit stressful, but we're here for the value. So regardless of any glitch, we're gonna stay through. Yes. So I wait for my guests to come back. So guys, hang on. Thank you guys for joining back. The network has been really it's really something else. It's really something else. It's really something else. It's really something else. So I'll wait for my guests to come back and then we'll jump right in. We'll jump right in.
Hello. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I had to mute myself. Now
Okay.
I've unmuted myself. So thank you so
Okay,
much for
okay.
joining. Yeah, my network was really messing me up. I really hope it doesn't mess up again. So
I hope so. It's okay.
we're talking about the importance of technology. We were saying it cannot be overemphasized, and I was trying to bring home a point that I was in a webinar about I think last month, organized by Tony Robbins with Dean Graciosi, and then we had about 9 million people connect. You know what that is?
Um,
And I think they charged about, is it $100 or $50? Multiplied by 9 million people from different worlds coming together for just two
uh,
souls. So it's very, like, we cannot overemphasize on the fact that technology is very crucial in this period. So the next question now is, with your level of experience and knowledge in tech, we would like you to share with our viewers how they can get started as a novice in the tech space. What are those challenges they need to expect, and how can they overcome it?
Okay. All right then.
Yeah.
So I think I'll be quick for our network
Yeah. Thank you.
sustenance. Yeah. So to get started, I would say that there's a spectrum of possibilities in tech in terms of opportunities, and I would like to talk about the diversities in tech. So there are some we know usually of software engineering, computer networking, digital marketing, data science, and a lot of others. But usually, what happens within the tech space is that there are applications that are developed. So, software that is being written to one extreme end or manipulating the hardware to generate results. And then there's also another end of the spectrum where applications already exist, but you learn how to use them to serve other people. Okay, so for instance, if you're a digital marketing expert, you will not be writing code. What you'll be doing is that you learn about existing digital marketing applications and then you use them to serve others. And then there are also the skills or expertise that's required for you to know programming languages, to know about network architecture, to know about system architectures, to know about data and how to manipulate data. So usually the best place to start is to do a self-assessment of yourself to discover where your interest lies and where your passions are, and then also look at where you can easily get started from. So that's how I would say is to look at where your interest is, where your passions are, and then also what is your vision, where do you want to get to, and based on that you can choose which of the options as a good place to get started at. And then also, of course, look at the income or the money-making opportunities within the various disciplines or skill sets.
Okay, so are there any challenge they need to expect, and how can they overcome it?
Okay, I think the challenges, the usual challenges with learning something new. So if you embrace it as something you can do, something which is not exceptionally over and above your capabilities, and then you're able to be patient and consistently steady, you'll be successful at it. And it's a continuous study. So for instance, when we started this Instagram post as Instagram live session, I realized a number of things. So the version of Instagram I had wasn't able to support a new upgrade they made. So I had to install a new version of Instagram. Okay, and that's why it took a while. But because when I saw the problem, I knew it could be one of some options. So I tried them and I discovered it was a version problem. So we are always learning. So even those of us who have been in it for a seemingly long while, we consistently learning, but you get to know what can be a problem and how to solve it. So each time you just apply your problem solving skills, and then you'll be fine. I think that's the ultimate. I'd say the challenges are not beyond the regular learning challenges, and there's no reason to be afraid. I must say, some people are quite scared when it comes to technology. I know embracing new things can seem like a daunting task, but others are making it, and really, there's nothing extraordinary about everyone else. Everyone is extraordinary in their own right. So you can also embrace it, start from somewhere, and continuous practice and repetition makes perfect.
Yeah, so I want to add to it. So I initially, when I wanted to like transition into the tech space, I was initially after my secondary school, I studied data processing as one of the normal skills, and I was very good at Corel Draw. And when I wanted to transition, I looked at it. I like pictures. I like to like combine some stuffs, and I looked at it. I said, okay, like let me go for UI UX design, and I was actually learning it, you know, the way you see things before, it will be different when you start learning. You start knowing the difference, you know. There's something like color combination, font size that is acceptable for use, the spacing and all of that. So I was enjoying it, but I got to a point, I realized that no, I might have loved it, but if I'm looking at the profession part, is that what I really want to do? I said no.
Yeah.
So I had to work on my strengths because I have degree in business administration and I've worked as a marketer before. So I weighed my option. I looked at what would work best for me and what can bring my passion and everything about me out. So I had to go for the one that fits in my capability. So currently now I'm a digital marketer and a business transformer. And soon enough, the masters, everything will be there. So I'm playing on my strength. So you can be a painter or an artist and you love painting, you love drawing. You can actually go digital by learning UI UX design because you're just bringing it to the digital space. And before you know it, you're currently doing what you love doing, but in an upgraded way. And before you know it, you're already working remotely for different, like the importance of tech is that you can be anywhere, you can work remotely, you can get paid in dollars, you can like, I have a digital, my social media handler. He works for different organization and it's like well-paid organization, like, and he still manages my page and so many other pages. So tell me, look at the power of technology. So I don't want to waste our time. So we have the third question here is, so what are the resources that you can recommend for every tech newbie out there to augment their learning process? And what are the go-to insights that will help every beginner go from zero mastery level in their tech career? Yeah, so that's the question.
So, all right, then. I think for me, one of my favorite go-to resource for everything in life is YouTube. You can always find something on YouTube, explainer videos, how to that can support your learnings from whatever institution or establishment you are studying from. So that's one of the easiest, I would say, and readily available, and also without needing any extra funds as a resource. And then also you can also find others who are practicing in the space you are interested in. So for instance, you mentioned digital marketing. There are those who have been practicing working on that for a while. So if you have any challenges, you can speak to them. One of the things I did when I was still in university, when I was reading my computer science degree, was to get a mentor. So I really liked to do internships. So anytime there was holiday period, I would aggressively try and find a job. And when I get the job, I would get as close as possible to those who work in IT. Even though I wasn't, I was still early, they definitely wouldn't give me those kind of roles. So maybe you be the receptionist, you be at the front desk. But whilst there, I would, as much as possible, try and connect with those working in the IT departments. And then I started making good friends and getting mentors. So each time, so there were some that on weekends, they allow you to come around for some 2 hours on Sundays or Saturdays, and then they would share some of their knowledge with you and would also support you with whatever questions you had. And that really, really helped me. And then I also used all the available free resources I could get. And by the way, when I went to school, this was in the early 2000s. Today, there's a lot more resources available than it was back then. So YouTube is your closest friend for that.
Okay, so you heard, guys. So if you're looking for go-to sites, anything to give you more information about your career or you're trying to advance, YouTube is your friend. Google is also your friend. And then look at the power of internship, going through internship and then trying to connect and then meet people that can help you advance in your career. That's very brilliant. Thank you so much. And I think, thank you so much for breaking this down for us. I think we have one last it's not a question. We just want you to yeah, sorry. We just want you to give us about three nuggets that just leave us with three nuggets that you that aspiring techies, like those people that want to that are aspiring to build a career in tech. So what are those wisdom nuggets that you can drop with us, even if it's one or two? What would you like to like drop with them? Like the wisdom nuggets, like as a techie, this is what I want to tell you. You want to aspire, you want to build a career. This is all I need to tell you. I'll be dropping my pen. So give us that wisdom nugget, please. Give us. Thank you.
Okay. What I would say is one of them is continuous learning, and not forgetting what you learn. So that's number one. In fact, that actually will be my number three. Number one is love for your customers. Okay, so technology is actually just a tool at the end of the day. It's really not a solution. The solution is what the customer wants. So for every time you're engaging with technology, it shouldn't be about what kind of technology I'm using. It really should be what does my customer want? Okay, so for instance, the reason why we love Instagram and we're able to do this on Instagram is because Instagram is able to provide a platform according to satisfy customers. So you usually find Instagram users are mostly merchants, businesses, and most of them are businesses of a certain size. Okay, so most of the businesses on Instagram are businesses that do not have an in-house technology expert. They do not have an in-house, a full functional unit. So Instagram provides everything for you, ability to sell your products, ability to market, ability to advertise, ability to also connect with your community or your users all in one. Okay, and so we're able to use Instagram because of that capability. So you see, that wasn't designed for themselves. They designed it to satisfy the end user. So as long as you remember that the reason why you are in tech is to satisfy and to meet the needs of your end users, you tend to be successful at the end of the day. And then the other thing to understand in tech is that tech, unlike other skill set, is really about outcomes. It's about results. Okay, for other professions, you may be doing a portion of the work, a bit of the work, and then some other person continues. But most of the time, for technology disciplines, the whole show is your show. I like to call it that way. So you are a master of whatever role they give you. So you should be able to perform fully and not in parts. And that's why a lot of tech people are able to work remotely, because then you don't need a manager managing you, showing you how to do things. Because in that field, there's no one who really is going to say this is how to do things. By the time they're saying, hey, this is how to do it, they will be looking for a new person to hire. So you should be able to really hone your skills and then make sure you are able to deliver according to the expected results, and you will be fine.
Thank you so much. Sorry, there was a little distraction at the background. Sorry. So I got the first point. So what's the second? Sorry for bringing you back. Sorry, there was
No
a bit
worries.
of
The second
point.
The second point was customer understanding and serving your customers, satisfying your customers.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Okay. We get
the
that
last
now.
one was results oriented. The tech field is results oriented. So you should focus on achieving the results and not working in parts or doing things halfway.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time. So now the wisdom nugget is know what your customer wants. So more like the Instagram the user experience is what brings us back often and often, and then satisfying your customers, and then continuous learning, and then results. So you've really done so much for us this night, and the depth of your knowledge and experience that you shared with us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Even if there was network glitch, even we scaled through. So being positive is very crucial. Sometimes you don't have to like flare up because something is not working. There's a reason for everything. There's a reason for everything. And then we've started, and then thank you so much. I'm sure that everyone would join in. They are definitely going to learn something today. And I'm going to repost this so that those that were unable to connect back can then watch the replay and understand better how you can build a career in tech. Fine, there might be challenges, but are you ready for it? Continuous learning will help you. Going for searching, Google is your friend. Search so that you can advance more. Thank you so much. So I would release you. I'll release you now. So I don't know if you have anybody with any question. I doubt. Do you have anybody? Do we have anybody with any question? You know, some of our participants, they're already tired. They've gone back, they've rejoined, they've gone back. So some of them are like, okay. So definitely, okay, there's no problem. No question now. So I'll release you now. Thank you so much. We'll talk behind the camera. Yes,
Okay, thank you. Thanks for the good show, and I'm glad you were able to do this. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Bye.
And you too. Yeah, bye. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for sticking with Krella Space. There has been a lot of network glitch, but we all stayed to the end. Thank you so much. So, guys, I have an important information. If you are a newbie here and you would like to build your career in the technology space, Krella Space got you. So click the link on our bio to register, because our first cohort will start very soon. And like I told you, there are lots of benefits to enjoy in Krella Space. Apart from the fact that we'll equip you with the skill set, we're also going to equip you with the mindset and also the tool sets that you need. So and then there are lots of opportunity, from job opportunities to internship to joining a community where there's open collaboration, partnership, safe space, vacation, and also scholarship. There are lots of opportunities. So once you're stepping in Krella Space, your life will definitely transform. So don't forget to follow us on all our social media handles, and then click the link in our bio to register and get updates of when next our cohorts would happen. And it's very, very soon. We'll have our first cohort very soon, where we can equip you and help you build that tech dream of your choice. So thank you so much, and thank you for sticking with us. My name is Ujunwa Nnaekezie. See you on the other side, and that side is for greatness. Bye. Hi, everyone. Welcome. I can see some of my sisters joining in. Thank you. I am Fabulous Zuni. Good evening, good evening. I am Fabulous Zuni. Thank you for joining in. I hope I'm audible enough. I hope I'm audible. Thank you for joining. So in about 2 minutes we'll start, and my guest is not here yet. Once my guest is here, yeah, my guest is not here. Wow, what's happening with the lights? Oops. Good evening, everyone. Date Viral, thank you for joining. Debbie Rice, thank you for joining. Okay, my guest is here. My guest is here, but I will allow we have 6 participants now. Let's wait till we have about wow. Let's wait till we have about let's say 10 more, 4 more to go. At exactly 6:10 we'll start. Welcome, thank you for joining. Send a request to do your live video. No, I'm not going to add you now. Thank you so much, Winifred rather, for joining. Our guest is here. Our guest is here. Oh, maybe this. Welcome to Krella Space, everyone. It's amazing to have you here. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. We have about 3 minutes and then we'll start. Thank you, Sage File, for joining. Thanks for all of the love. Thank you so much. Sorry, excuse me 1 minute. Okay, so we have 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes and then we'll start. 2 minutes and then we'll start. Guess what, guys? This is my first time on IG Live, so I'm not here alone. We are doing this together. We're doing this together. So please, can you send in emojis? Let me see. Welcome, guys. Someone is here. Oh, thank you so much, Mrs. Diola Kinsley James. My mentor is here. Thank you so much. You guys need to check her out and send her all the love that you can. She's a life transformer. Mrs. Diola Kinsley James is here. Thank you so much for joining in. So we have about 1 minute and then we'll get started. Yeah, thank you so much, Ma, for joining. Yeah. Yeah, Winifred, I can see you. Winifred, I can see you. Thank you. We have just 1 minute and then we'll start. 1 minute and then we'll start. We have about 20 to 30 minutes and then we can share the live video so that other people can get to watch the replay. Yeah, people that couldn't connect now. So yeah, it's 6:10. So good evening, everyone, and welcome to Krella Space, a space where we discuss everything tech. Yeah, thank you for joining, Vanessa. My name is Ujunwa Nnaekezie, and I'm your host for today's live webinar tagged how you can get started in tech even if you have zero knowledge in computer operations. You probably joined this live webinar because you no longer want to be an onlooker, but to take advantage of the money milking tech industry. You heard that? Yes. Tech is the new oil. With the upward trend, the remote work, the career flexibility, the earning potential, the higher, like there is higher demand for technical skill and so much more. I was in a roundtable discussion about 2 days ago where we have some experts. I was there learning anyways, and then the topic of discussion was talent retention in digital economy, and it was discovered that there is shortage of technical skill globally, and then industry leaders that are already at their maturity level are looking at how they can encourage remote work. That means that you can be in Nigeria and then you can be working for a country, you can be working for a firm in the US or Texas or any city and be earning in dollars. Now, if you don't have that technical skill, there's no how you can fit in. Now, according to US Bureau of Labor Statistics, it shows that from now till 2030, the employment rate will grow up to 13%, which means approximately we'll have 667,000 job opportunity in tech and tech-related courses. Would you be part of that? So as much as and as enjoyable and as amazing the tech opportunities can be, we need to equip ourselves with the right knowledge, so we don't just dabble in, get stuck, and eventually give up. You know, garbage in, garbage out. So to bring home our point today on how you can get started in the technology space, even if you have zero knowledge in computer operations, I have with me an amazing sister. So I'll be adding her on this session now. So while I had her, I'll be introducing her, and then with emoji ovation, I would like you to just start dropping your emoji. So I'll be adding now. I'll be adding the guest now. Let me see. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I think you would need to request. Winifred, I think you would need to request before I can add you. I'm new to this. Winifred, can you hear me? So, I've not started seeing emoji ovation for our guest speaker all the way from Ghana. It's not easy. It's not easy. Let me see. Ooh, I think a minute, please. Okay. So if you're just joining now, this session is all about how you can get started in technology even if you have zero knowledge to computer operations. And I'm trying to bring my guest in to bring home the points on how you can get started. Yes, so I'm waiting for my guest to request so that I can bring her in. Goge Africa, thank you so much for joining. Okay, sorry for the break in transmission. You know, first time things like this happens. Yeah. So if you're just joining, you're welcome to Credo Space Academy, an information technology learning and training academy that connects people to their most desired skills in technology towards career advancement and financial acceleration. So we're here today to share with you how you can get started in technology even if you have zero knowledge to computer operations. And I'm trying to bring my guest in all the way from Ghana. All the way from Ghana. Allow me to say that, but I think she's having difficulty joining and we're currently on it. But in the meantime, stay glued to my beautiful face. Don't go anywhere. Just give us about 2 minutes and then give us just 2 minutes and then we'll get started. Sorry guys, the minutes. We're gonna do this. Whether the devil likes it or not, we're doing this, guys. We're doing this. If it's just to look at my face today, that's all. Just go home and start operating your computer system and be a guru. But we'll stay positive regardless. We'll stay positive. So let's just wait till 1 minute and see where this gets to. Thank you so much guys for hanging in there for Credo Space. Thank you so much. Hi mom. Thank you so much. Okay, I don't know if I should bring someone in now. I don't know if someone wants to join my live. Okay, I'm actually thinking about that. So in the meantime, I don't know if, hold on, sorry. Hello? Sorry, I was muted. So I was saying that I have an amazing person here. She's my mentor, Diola Kingsley James. She's right here. And she's a therapist and a life transformer. And we're still trying to, in fact, I can't even bring my guest in. I can bring other people in, but I don't know why I cannot bring her in. But I don't know if my mentor is ready to jump in at least for like 5 minutes. And then I think, I told us earlier about bringing in coaches, renowned coaches, life transformer. It's not just about the skill set you get in technology. You also get the mindset, and you also get the tool sets. So one of those renowned coaches that would be joining our space is here. So I don't know if she's following, but I don't know what's happening. Hello? Okay, so I think today anything good can still happen. Like I'm staying positive. Thank you so much for loving me, ma. Yeah, my guest is following, but I don't know. I think it's a setting anyways, and I really don't know. But she's currently working on it. But in the meantime, let me bring you in. Let me bring you in. What am I going to? Okay, so let me just bring you in a while. We'll go with the flow. Let me see if I can bring you in. I actually can. Oh my goodness.
Hello.
Hi, ma'am. Good afternoon. Good evening,
How are
ma'am.
you?
I'm doing very well, thank you, ma'am. So, guys, this is my coach.
In a
I'm
face
so
cap and in adire, in my dress and a face cap, because my hair hasn't been combed, but I'm going to be here for you. So regardless of what it is.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't know what's happening with the setting of my guests, but if you can't have it today, we'll definitely have it some other time. But in the meantime,
Fantastic.
let me introduce to you Mrs. Diola Kingsley James. She's a therapist. She's a life transformer, and she's a king maker. And you can see I'm an evidence of a king that she has made. And I can't thank you enough. And if you're joining Trello Space for any of our programs, like I told you, there are loads of opportunities for you to tap in. You're not just coming to that space for just the skill set, but you're coming for the tool set and the mindset. And we have an amazing coach here who would shift your mindset. Like when you're your system like this, you just be thinking of the future, like I have arrived already. So these are the kind of people that Trello Space have. So I don't know if you have anything to say, ma'am. I know you're not like this is impromptu, but you're born ready. Thank you so
So
much.
I want to first of all honor you. I want to thank you for taking this upon yourself to do. Not many people say and do, right? They say, but they do not do. But that's not what you're doing. You're saying and you're doing and you're showing up. And this is the first time you are showing up live. And things are not going according to plan at all, but you still have this beautiful smile on your face. And so I just want to say that, yes, you might be feeling shukund, even if that word doesn't exist in your heart, but you're here. And I'm very, very proud of you. And I hope that other people can learn from that. Even if they don't learn anything, they should learn the fact that, you can be anything, do anything, and have anything that you decide you want to have. The great thing about your space, Crelo's space, and the women, I think it's more for women who want to go into technology. I'm sure there'll be men who will come on board, but I believe that is something that you want to put together for a lot of women to empower them. I think it's time for that to happen right now. It's important that we start to empower women. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, can anybody hear me? If you can hear me, please type in chat that you can hear me.
Have you ever been told nothing good will ever come out of you? Have you been trying to carve a niche for yourself, but you don't know which profession to transition into? Do you want to earn big by putting your energy into something unique? Have you been thinking of transitioning into the tech space, but you feel it's too hard or it requires coding? Then you need to listen to this. But let me start with my favorite nugget from the book by Wallace Wattles, The Science of Getting Rich. Doing things in a certain way will get you rich. I believe this because it has worked for me and the people around me, and it's still working for me, and I'm very sure that it can work for you. So my question is, what are you going to do differently? My name is Ujunwa Nnaekezie. I am the founder of Krelo Space Academy, and I guide beginners on the career path to navigate in the tech space. I transitioned into the tech space 5 months ago. Yeah, you heard that, 5 months ago. After my 9 years career journey in the finance and real estate sector, I wanted to switch career path, and the opportunities in tech aligned greatly with my career goals. You see, if you're not informed, you'll be deformed. One of the highest paying industry is tech. The opportunities in tech are limitless. All organizations need a technical skill in their workforce. But when this opportunity comes, are you skill ready? You know the saying, when opportunity meets preparedness. Well, for me, the outcome is going to be a blast. So my advice is, learn coding if you have to learn coding. It is you planting now to harvest in no time. And if you don't love coding, well, there's a huge space for you in the tech industry, just like me. Yes, just like me. So let me leave you with a quote by Tom Hanks. He said, "It's supposed to be hard. If it was easy, everyone would do it." So I charge us today to step into our dreams, to chase that burning desire, to go for it, improve on yourself, but don't prove yourself, because at the end of the day, it's about you and not them. So learn a skill today with us at Krelo Space Academy. Have an amazing day. Bye. According to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, employment opportunities in computer and information technology are expected to grow by 13% through 2030, which is a much faster pace than in any other occupation. This growth will include approximately 667,600 new job openings in information technology and other tech-related fields. Hi, my name is Ujunwa Nnaekezie, and I guide beginners on the career path to navigate in tech. So, are you or will you be part of that statistics? You know, the world is a global village. It keeps evolving, and you don't want to be left behind. So, learn a skill today and be skill ready. And thank me later. Bye. According to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, employment opportunities in computer and information technology are expected to grow by 13% through 2030, which is a much faster pace than in any other occupation. This growth will include approximately 667,600 new job openings in information technology and other tech-related fields. Hi, my name is Ujunwa Nnaekezie and I guide beginners on the career path to navigate in tech. So, are you or will you be part of that statistics? You know, the world is a global village. It keeps evolving and you don't want to be left behind. So, learn a skill today and be skill ready. And thank me later. Bye. Hi, my name is Ujunwa Nnaekezie. I guide beginners on the career path to navigate in tech. I am also a business strategist. I help business owners increase productivity in all spheres by delivering valuable business solutions. Now, do you want to build a career in tech? And you have come to terms that you do not need to know how to code before you can build a thriving career in tech? If yes, then this is for you. So what next? The next thing for you is to decide which career path in tech do I need to choose or focus on. However, I know there are loads of options in the tech space and it's only normal for you to feel lost. Don't worry. If you are confused, I am here to guide you on some few steps that has worked for me and is working for me and is possible to work for you too. So I have prepared a free guide for you. 6 transferable skills that tells you the career path to choose. So if you want the free guide, click the link in my bio to download it. It will go straight to your email. You can print it out, you can read it from your phone, you can read it from your laptop and make the right decision. Note that the 6th skill in that document is not limited to 6 skills. We have several skills that you can transfer into the tech space. Another thing is you do not need to transfer your current abilities into the tech space, especially if you don't like what you're currently doing. It's okay to switch directly. For example, when I wanted to transition into the tech space, or when I transitioned into it, I remember telling people that I wanted to study UI UX design. Actually, I studied it, and in fact I was enjoying the identification of color, the spacing, the font size, you know, all of those features that allows user to enjoy their experience when using a particular software or product and the user interface. But along the line, I knew it wasn't my strength. My strength told myself, digital marketing is for you. So currently, I've done digital marketing. I'm currently still in the process and business transformation. So it's okay for you to explore different options, and it's also okay for you to get a soft landing, get a guide and see how well you can transition and then focus on the career path you want. Let me leave you with a quote by Mark Twain. He said, "The secret of getting ahead is to get started." Give yourself a chance to upskill in tech. It's a skill. You don't have anything to lose. You only have a life to live, and live it to the fullest. And lastly, before I end this video, like honestly, you don't have to be a genius to be in the tech space. I am not a genius, but I'm here. So why not? Let's explore the opportunities in tech. You know, tech is the new oil. Have an amazing day. Thank you. Hi, my name is Ujunwa Nnaekezie. I guide beginners on the career path to navigate in tech. I am also a business strategist. I help business owners increase productivity in all spheres by delivering valuable business solutions. Now, do you want to build a career in tech? And you have come to terms that you do not need to know how to code before you can build a thriving career in tech? If yes, then this is for you. So what next? The next thing for you is to decide which career path in tech do I need to choose or focus on. However, I know there are loads of options in the tech space and it's only normal for you to feel lost. Don't worry. If you are confused, I am here to guide you on some few steps that has worked for me and is working for me and is possible to work for you too. So I have prepared a free guide for you. 6 transferable skills that tells you the career path to choose. So if you want the free guide, click the link in my bio to download it. It will go straight to your email. You can print it out, you can read it from your phone, you can read it from your laptop and make the right decision. Note that the sixth skill in that document is not limited to 6 skills. We have several skills that you can transfer into the tech space. Another thing is you do not need to transfer your current abilities into the tech space, especially if you don't like what you're currently doing. It's okay to switch directly. For example, when I wanted to transition into the tech space, or when I transitioned into it, I remember telling people that I wanted to study UI UX design. Actually, I studied it, and in fact I was enjoying the identification of color, the spacing, the font size, you know, all of those features that allows user to enjoy their experience when using a particular software or product and the user interface. But along the line, I knew it wasn't my strength. My strength told myself, digital marketing is for you. So currently I've done digital marketing. I'm currently still in the process and business transformation. So it's okay for you to explore different options, and it's also okay for you to get a soft landing, get a guide and see how well you can transition and then focus on the career path you want. Let me leave you with a quote by Mark Twain. He said, "The secret of getting ahead is to get started." Give yourself a chance to upskill in tech. It's a skill. You don't have anything to lose. You only have a life to live, and live it to the fullest. And lastly, before I end this video, like honestly, you don't have to be a genius to be in the tech space. I am not a genius, but I'm here. So why not? Let's explore the opportunities in tech. You know, tech is the new oil. Have an amazing day. Thank you. Have you ever been told nothing good will ever come out of you? Have you been trying to carve a niche for yourself, but you don't know which profession to transition into? Do you want to earn big by putting your energy into something unique? Have you been thinking of transitioning into the tech space, but you feel it's too hard or it requires coding? Then you need to listen to this. But let me start with my favorite nugget from the book by Wallace Wattles, The Science of Getting Rich. Doing things in a certain way will get you rich. I believe this because it has worked for me and the people around me, and it's still working for me, and I'm very sure that it can work for you. So my question is, what are you going to do differently? My name is Ujunwa Nnaekezie. I am the founder of Krello Space Academy, and I guide beginners on the career path to navigate in the tech space. I transitioned into the tech space 5 months ago. Yeah, you heard that, 5 months ago. After my 9 years career journey in the finance and real estate sector. I wanted to switch career path, and the opportunities in tech aligned greatly with my career goals. You see, if you're not informed, you'll be deformed. One of the highest paying industry is tech. The opportunities in tech are limitless. All organizations need a technical skill in their workforce. But when this opportunity comes, are you skill ready? You know the saying, when opportunity meets preparedness. Well, for me, the outcome is going to be a blast. So my advice is, learn coding if you have to learn coding. It is you planting now to harvest in no time. And if you don't love coding, well, there's a huge space for you in the tech industry, just like me. Yes, just like me. So let me leave you with a quote by Tom Hanks. He said, "It's supposed to be hard. If it was easy, everyone would do it." So I charge us today to step into our dreams, to chase that burning desire, to go for it, improve on yourself, but don't prove yourself, because at the end of the day, it's about you and not them. So learn a skill today with us at Krello Space Academy. Have an amazing day. Bye. According to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, employment opportunities in computer and information technology are expected to grow by 13% through 2030, which is a much faster pace than in any other occupation. This growth will include approximately 667,600 new job openings in information technology and other tech-related fields. Hi, my name is Ujunwa Nnaekezie, and I guide beginners on the career path to navigate in tech. So, are you or will you be part of that statistics? You know, the world is a global village. It keeps evolving, and you don't want to be left behind. So, learn a skill today and be skill ready. And thank me later. Bye.